Mark Griffin is a mild-mannered accountant who works at a prestigious firm in New York City. He has a loving wife, 2 kids, and a comfortable suburban home. He seems to have it all, but he hides a dark secret. He is the son of a notorious serial killer known as Sick Man, who terrorized the city in the 1980s with his gruesome murders of criminals and innocents alike. Mark inherited his father's twisted sense of justice and his penchant for wearing clown masks. He calls himself Sick Man's son, and he prowls the streets at night, hunting down the most evil criminals he can find. He kills them with the same methods his father used, such as torture, mutilation, and poisoning. He leaves behind a signature clown mask and a note that says, "Sick Man's son was here." Mark believes he is doing the right thing by eliminating the scum of society, but he also struggles with his own sanity and morality. He tries to balance his double life with his family and work obligations, but he finds it increasingly difficult to do so. He also lives in constant fear of being caught by the police or exposed by the media. One night, Mark targets a drug lord who is responsible for many deaths and crimes in the city. He breaks into his mansion and kills him and his guards. However, he also discovers that the drug lord had a daughter, who witnessed the whole scene. Mark feels a pang of guilt and remorse, and decides to spare her life. He leaves her with a clown mask and a note that says, "I'm sorry." The next day, Mark is shocked to see that the drug lord's daughter is none other than Lisa Carter, a famous TV reporter who has been investigating the Sick Man's son case for months. She is also his county worker's wife, whom he knows personally. Lisa recognizes Mark from the night before, and she confronts him at his office. She tells him that she knows his secret, and that she will expose him to the world unless he agrees to do one thing for her: kill her abusive husband. Mark is faced with a dilemma. He can either kill Lisa's husband and continue his killing spree, or he can refuse and risk losing everything he has worked for. He also feels conflicted about Lisa. He hates her for blackmailing him, but he also feels attracted to her for being the only person who knows his true self. He wonders what his father would do in his situation, and what his wife and kids would think of him if they found out. The story ends with a twist. Mark decides to kill Lisa's husband, but he also kills Lisa herself. He realizes that she is just as evil as the criminals he hunts down, and that she was using him for her own gain. He also realizes that he can never stop killing, and that he has become his father's son in every way. He leaves behind 2 clown masks and a note that says, "Sick Man's son was here, and so was Sick Man." It turns out that Mark's father is still alive, and that he has been helping Mark with his killings all along.